What inspires you? From WFSU Public Media, here's this week's Voices That Inspire.
I'm Aliya Salce. I'm currently a student at TCC, and I'm also a dedicated member of the TCC forensics team. I was captain of my debate team in high school. I think it really came about towards the end of middle school, beginning of high school. I grew up in the Caribbean, and so I saw a lot of very unfair things. It's interesting because when I moved to the U.S. 2 years ago, I saw people be so upset about certain injustices here, but I grew up in a place where injustice is just, it's that, but it's just exacerbated to a completely different level because of the way governments work in Latin America. And people don't say anything about it because in our culture, our people are just used to being quiet because no one listens. And so I come to a place where people are actually speaking up and they care about it. And I'm like, whoa, that's different. Like, I never felt like I had a voice. So I became really passionate about that. It all really started with feeling like I didn't have a voice and then realizing I did. And it's important for me to use it because generations before me felt like they didn't have one either. Dominican Republic is such an amazing place, but there's so many things going on there and things that matter. And that's something my grandparents have always told me about, like the way that they grew up and the things that they saw. Like my great-grandmother's alive and she lived through a dictatorship in Dominican Republic and she tells me about things that she went through there, but no one knows about it. You know, I've talked about that dictatorship in tournaments and judges will always be like, I never knew about him. That's the first time I've heard that name. You know, so being able to spread awareness on things like that and make people aware of where I'm from and make my grandparents proud of me, making people aware of where I'm from, that's a huge motivation for me. My name is Aliya Salce, and I am a dedicated member of the TCC forensics team.
You're listening to Voices That Inspire.